Hey guys, my name is Ashley Mejia and today we will be discussing Unit 3.5, Profit Maximization. This is a relatively easy topic and super straightforward. We will start off with some review vocabulary as well as for some new vocab, then our overall topic review followed by our chart and finally on the graph. This vocabulary will help you understand when we commence to discuss how we can analyze and interpret profit maximization or profit loss. We will now review some vocabulary. Profit maximization is the method of setting prices that occur when marginal revenue equals marginal cost or where total revenue is more than total cost. The profit maximizing rule is when all firms maximize profit by producing where marginal revenue equals marginal cost. Marginal cost is the cost of producing one more unit of good or service, while marginal revenue is the change in total revenue from selling one more unit of the product in a perfect competition, which also equals to the price of the product. The optimal output rule is when profit is maximized by producing the quantity of output, while the marginal revenue of the last unit produced is equal to its marginal cost. The marginal cost curve shows how the cost of producing one more unit depends on the quantity that has already been produced. Finally, the marginal revenue curve shows how the marginal revenue varies as output varies. The single most important concept for this topic is MR equals MC, which is the profit maximization rule. If total revenue is greater than total cost, then the firm is earning a profit. Now, another important point is cost-benefit analysis. This is where companies decide whether or not producing the next quantity or output is worth it. For example, if you have a lemonade stand and you invest more money into producing a lemonade than actual value, then you'll be losing profit and might want to reconsider. Companies look to see if the next product's revenue outweighs the cost. In order to maximize profit, firms will continue to produce as long as the marginal revenue earned from an additional product is greater than or equal to the marginal cost of producing that additional product. Here, important formula is required to analyze the charts and graphs. To solve for marginal revenue, you would do the change in total revenue divided by the quantity produced. For marginal cost, you would do the change in total cost divided by the change in quantity produced. And as always, don't forget MR equals MC, which is where companies maximize their profit and minimize losses. Put into perspective what we just touched on with the following chart. If marginal cost is less than marginal revenue, that item is still profitable, meaning outputs 0 to 5 are still profitable. However, when marginal cost is greater than marginal revenue, companies should stop producing as they are losing market profit, meaning output 6. As long as the revenue from an additional product is greater than or equal to the cost of an additional product, the firm should keep producing. Now we will move on to analyzing total revenue and total cost in the chart. On the chart, if the total revenue is greater than the total cost, the firm is earning an economic profit. If total revenue is equal to the total cost, the firm breaks even and earns a normal economic profit. If the total revenue is less than the total cost, then the firm earns an economic loss. Now, graphically speaking, if marginal revenue is greater than marginal cost, the firm should produce more. If marginal revenue equals the marginal cost, the firm is maximizing its profit. If marginal revenue is less than marginal cost, the firm should produce less. A firm has its profit maximized at the quantity where marginal revenue equals marginal cost. Now, a firm can exist in one of the three positions. The first one is when marginal revenue is greater than marginal cost. Second, marginal revenue is less than marginal cost. Or third, where marginal revenue equals marginal cost. When marginal revenue is greater than marginal cost, the firm has potential to earn more marginal profit for the next product it produces, meaning it should keep producing units until MR is greater than MC. When MR is less than MC, the firm actively loses profit by producing an additional unit, so a firm should scale back production. To finalize, we should produce where MR equals MC because we use all available quantities where MR is greater than MC but haven't lost any profit by spending more than we make, thus profit maximized. We will now do a practice question. Please make sure to pause the video to read the instructions carefully and answer the question. The answer will be C, because the firm is experiencing cost at a quantity of 10, because that is where MR equals MC. We have now finalized topic 3.5 about profit maximization. I hope you learned something new. Thank you.